of it to justify their locus standi. Would want to hear why they consider that their documents are admissible in these proceedings. And that will be the only question that will be considered. We will then retire after hearing those parties and make a decision whether they have locus standi or not. And only then will we then come back and start the proceedings by hearing the applicants in their order as the respondents who filed the papers. If we find the other parties have locus standi, then they will have to take their turn as we proceed. I hope I've made it clear and that this is a timeline, that's a program we intend to go through today. Thank you. Yes, can we have those parties who want to be excused? The lawyers involved? I think, is it Mr. Bamu? Are you not part of this group? I think it's Mr. Bamu and Mr. Mandipa and Makwara. Are you involved in this category?
My Lord, for
you are Mr. Yes. Mandipa?
No, I am Mr. Bamu.
Sorry?
I am Mr. Bamu.
Mr. Bamu?
Yes.
Yes, you may say something.
For the 18th respondent, we took the position to abide by the decision of the court. We'll only sit in out of interest to follow the proceedings. But we do not intend to be making any submissions outside what we've already filed on the papers.
You don't intend to make any submissions, but you would want to remain observing. You remain or you want to leave?
I would wish to remain, my Lord.
You would wish to remain, that's yes. Fine. Yes? Yes?
Yes, I am. As well, Mandipa for the 22nd respondent. What is appearing from the papers filed of record, my Lord and my lady, is that we abide by the court's ruling. And maybe if I can take this opportunity just to correct the 22nd respondent's name. As opposed to William Mugaza, the proper name is Willard Mugaza. So if that minor correction can be made.
It's Willard?
It's Willard Mugaza. Yes. So we took the position of standing and abiding by the court's rule, but would also wish to remain on bar.
But you want to be excused from participating, but you remain at the bar?
Quite indeed, my Lord.
All right, yeah. Yes, permission is granted. You are excused from participating. Anyone else?
My Lord and ladies, the 6th respondents, if you look at the papers that he has filed of record, he is merely sought to assist the court in that there is an issue of interest, of public interest that has arisen in these proceedings relating to the computation of time. So his submissions that have been filed of record really relate to that aspect. It does not wish to side with any party in the proceedings. We wish to sit in and follow the proceedings.
So you're also taking now the position of non-participation, but remaining in the proceedings to observe.
Indeed, my Lord.
Is it?
Yes.
Fine. All right. Permission is granted. You are excused from participating.
Thank you, my Lord.
All right. Yes, can we therefore hear the legal practitioners and the self-acting respondent in the third category of participants or people who did not file the notices of opposition or founding affidavits, but filed documents which appear to be in support of the applicant, why they consider that they have a right to be heard, they have locus standi, and that their documents are admissible. Who do we start with? Huh? Yes. Can we hear Mabwe? Ms. Mabwe, I think you are at the top of the list. You are representing the fifth respondent.
Indeed, my lord,
Yes.
I represent the...
You can address the court.